almost didn't, the judge almost didn't let me because her biological dad hadn't signed the papers giving me permission. But I, had told him that there's a restraining order. There's no way I could have asked him for permission. So he just let me, change, her name. Of course, her dad, biological dad, she doesn't call him that, but he found out, and I guess when he found out, he got a little livid, but he couldn't do anything about it. It was already done. It was a done deal. There was nothing they could do about it, so he had to live with it. But, you know, he chose not to be there, for most of her life. When we did finally introduce him, she was 7, I believe. She was 7 years old. She was either 6 or 7. I can't remember one of those. It was one of those years. And after that, you know, he chose to leave for like a year or whatever, and then come back and try to be in her life. And that's when she shut him out. She shut him out, and she's still shutting him out. I tried telling her, you know, don't do, I don't care if you shut him out, but you shouldn't, do that to his family, the rest of your family on that side. But she chose to. It's not my, I keep telling them, I don't talk about him to her, and when I do, it's nothing bad. Never anything bad. I sit there and I try to tell her, I trust him, he's not a bad guy. I mean, yeah, he may have been 17 and I was 13 when we, first did stuff, but, he's not a bad guy, he didn't force me into anything, so, if I was to leave him alone with, a child, he wouldn't do anything. He's not a bad guy. He's not a child molester. He would never think about doing stuff like that. He was 17. My mom waited till he was 18 to turn him in. And, that was a pretty quick, because I believe his birthday is November. I believe his birthday is like November 4th, November 5th. And then like a few days later, I ended up turning 14. So, anyway, yeah, I was probably too young anyway to be doing stuff like that, but I don't know. You live, you learn, and then you basically suffer the consequences of those actions. But I loved my consequences, I loved my daughter. I spent all my allowance that I received, on her. That's where all my money went. It was on her. So, anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm like almost 16 minutes in. I'm gonna get Ethan here changed into his coming home outfit, and then I'm gonna go see if I can get these pillows settled into the bassinet and get him settled in there. And well, first I'll probably record him, but anyway, so yeah, my kids are coming home with the I'm gonna call it the think it over baby. So Charlene has hers on tomorrow. And then my husband is going to drive her to school the next day so that she doesn't have to carry it around school with her all day. And then my other daughter, Brianna, is going to have hers on Friday. She's getting hers Friday, and she's taking it back Monday. So I hope she has fun, because not fun. Those dolls are not fun. My daughter, Nicole, when she had hers, she literally duct taped the key into the back covered it with a whole bunch of blankets and just left it. So yeah, so she didn't want to deal with it. But she obviously couldn't do that with Catherine. And when we found out she was pregnant, she got teased about that for a little bit, but she didn't do that. She was really good with Catherine, you know. As soon as Catherine woke up in the middle of the night, she was up, taking care of her, making sure she's changed, fed, you know, stuff like that, and then she went back to sleep. Catherine very rarely woke up, though. I mean, when I tore the battery out of mine, I was like, oh my god, Nicole was not even that bad. So, yeah. They make it seem worse than it really is. Really, they do. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll be back with Ethan. And so, yeah, talk to you later.